Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anushka, currently studying at Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today we'll be discussing about happiness. What makes you happy? What can make yourself happy? Steps to conquer happiness, perhaps, and also learning how to evaluate people because, uh, according to me, people around you do reflect on how you feel. So, if you know how to evaluate people and know how to have correct access to people, then your life will be really sorted and you'll have a sense of inner joy. Well, happiness and its journey is an individual journey, but I feel that insights of the journey that makes me happy, or perhaps steps that I take to make myself happy, might help you in some way or the other. Please try to stay till the end to know a little bit more. Happiness, a personal journey. Happiness is a deeply personal journey experience that comes from within. It's a journey of self discovery where we learn to cultivate gratitude, practice mindfulness, and find meaning in our lives. Cultivating happiness within. Sorry. Mindfulness. These are certain steps that one can take in order to find that happiness. Again, these steps might not reflect with what you think is happiness, because happiness is again a personal journey, but you can definitely try it out if you were to try something new. Number one, mindfulness. Cultivate a present moment aware through meditation and reflection. Now, meditation is a term used by a lot of people when you talk about happiness, inner joy, and other interrelated stuff. But at the same time, what is this meditation? Meditation is a sense of doing nothing, but at the same time reflecting on what you're doing. So meditation means taking in controlling your breath, and having the peace in your mind in order to reflect on what you want to do ahead. Gratitude. Appreciate the small joys and blessings in your life every day. Now, this is one of the most important thing that I take into consideration when talking about happiness. Gratitude. Be thankful for the meal you get. Be thankful for the clothes you wear. Be thankful for the roof over your head. Be thankful to your parents to trying their best in order to give you the best. Be thankful to the little joys that you and your friends have when you expect it. Like, just take an example, when you had a subject that you don't really like and the teacher is absent, so you get a free period. Be grateful for that you're having this free time where you can reflect, have fun with your friends. These are certain of, obviously this is not one of the most wanted examples, but it's something that will give you happiness. Don't expect a lot, have small expectations, that so that if something were to happen that wasn't something that you expected, then you can just be like, oh, I never really expected that, so it's okay. Just be ready to be ready to accept everything with your expectations. Yeah, that I think that would be a better reframing. Small expectation doesn't mean that, oh, I doesn't mean that you give up. That means that the little things that don't really matter to you can just be neglected. The major things that means setting priorities. So the major things that really matter to you, you need to set your priorities high at the highest for that and work hard for it. Some certain things that don't matter to you, just you can let go of those things. Self-care. Prioritize your physical, mental, and emotional well-being through healthy habits. Now, according to WHO, World Health Organization, one of the most popular organization that people look up to, has mentioned that health is the overall well-being of physical, mental, emotional, sexual, and other social health well-being. So basically, your health depends on all the things, or is an integration of all the things that you take into consideration. Now, physical and mental health are pretty correlated. Exercising does release certain hormones that make you excited or perhaps make you relaxed. So self-care is a very important step that everybody should take into consideration. Maybe you can apply some face mask, or something else that will give you an inner joy, perhaps eating healthy, and so and so. Meaning. Finding purpose and fulfillment in your passions, hobbies, and relationship. Meaning doesn't mean you need to have a long-term meaning. You can even have short-term meaning if that will be less complicated. Spreading happiness to others. Being kind is one of the most important things that you can do to yourself. Be kind to yourself, be kind to people around you, because people already have a lot of things on their plate that they're dealing with, but they cannot really express it. So good to be kind. As when you do something kind or be good to them, you get an inner fulfillment. So do they feel happy? So it's a win-win situation. Empathy. Practice active listening and try to understand others' perspective. You don't need to always be a snobbish person and try to rub in your perspective. At times, you can have various perspectives. Generosity. Donate your time, resources, and skill to support meaningful causes. Meaningful causes does not only mean to spend time with people outside, it can also mean spending time with your family, going for a movie that has been awaiting, spending time with the people whom you generally appreciate. Gratitude. Express appreciation, thankfulness to the people in your life. Always be thankful, again, as mentioned earlier, that would give them also a joy of acceptance and validation, and even you will feel great. Evaluating people. Now, evaluating people will have empathy and understanding. Empathy. Strive to understand others' emotion, experience, and perspective. This helps build stronger connection and foster greater understanding. Now, empathy is one of the most important factors that a person needs to have in their life. Judgment. Avoid quick judgments and instead seek to learn more about someone's background, motivation, and circumstances. Always make sure that until unless you have a conversation with a person, don't listen to people around them giving false information. I know sometimes this information even be right, but it's your call to understand how this person is. Person might be bad to the world but can be good to you. It's your judgment that how you are with the person. At times people come from different circumstances, so they have difference and conflict. May not be necessarily that happen to you, so please make sure to have a conversation with the person. Try to understand the person if you want to build a connection, and don't listen to people around you or don't spread misinformation about others as well. Comparison. Approach interaction with an open heart, offering patience, kindness, and support when appropriate. If a person comes up to you and says that this person XYZ is not a great person, don't listen to his perspective, his or her perspective as the main perspective of the person. Of course you can have that back of your mind, but please make sure that when you're approaching that person you have an open heart, so that and an open mind, so that maybe the person that has already spread the information that this person is so and so might have a impact on how you are approaching the person. So don't let that happen. Keep some points in mind if you wish to, but again, it's your call that you need to understand how the person is. Do not listen to other people about other people, because they might not really like them due to certain conflict of interest, or perhaps some past. That cannot be your business. Your business needs to be to have a one-on-one conversation with the person and understand if the person is good, bad, or someone you would like to be friends with, someone you don't would not like to have connections with. Also, one more important thing: if that person is hampering your mental health, if any kind of health, or health as total, you need to learn how to cut off. You need to learn how to set boundaries. No person can take you for granted, and you need to love yourself before you love anybody else. Recognizing positive qualities. Strength. Identify and appreciate the unique talents and abilities of others. Yes, try to appreciate people and make sure that they know they are good at things. Resilience. Acknowledge the courage and determination shown by people in the face of challenges. If you have a friend or someone your acquaintance, who is not at a very great position but is trying their best, striving to be the best, try to motivate them. Try to have a conversation with them. Try to appreciate their struggles, their hard work, so that they get motivated in their life. Obviously, the world is a fast moving world, and nobody really cares about anybody these days. But if you know and have heard something is wrong with someone, please try to talk to them, try to make them at home, so that they can open up to you, and perhaps you can have a good conversation with them. Kindness. Recognize and commend acts of generosity, compassion, and thoughtfulness. Yes, that's a very important factor after all. If you know someone who's doing charity, if you know someone who's doing really good for the society or good for themselves as well, try to recognize that and try to give them a applaud. Because if you do so, they will try to do even they can maybe they're encouraged and will do something at a larger scale. Growth. Celebrate the personal development and improvements made by individual over the time. Providing constructive feedback. Be specific. Provide clear, again, constructive feedback is also one of the most important factors I feel being in a friendship. Being rude is something, but giving a feedback is something else. Try to avoid being rude and try to phrase your words in certain way that the person is not hurt. At the same time, you can deliberate, you can converse with them and have your ideas into the picture. Be specific. Provide clear, actionable feedback that addresses particular behaviors or outcomes. Focus on growth. Frame feedback as an opportunity for improvement and learning, not criticism. Offer encouragement. Highlight strengths and success to build confidence and motivation. A person says that how was my performance, or perhaps how did I speak? How was my seminar? I'm taking an example of a seminar as I'm from a college where seminars are pretty often. And so when your friends take part in seminar, you might feel that they have not performed their best or they could have done better. Don't just straight up go to them and be like, oh, you were bad. Don't do that. Highlight the strengths. You were good, but I know you. I know your capabilities. You can do better next time. But overall, it was a really good performance and a good effort. How about you approach them like that? Building meaningful connections. Active. How to build a meaningful connection now that you have evaluated the person you want to be friends with them. Then active listening. Fully engage and show genuine interest in what others have to say. Share experiences. Discover common interest, values, or life experiences to build rapport. Again, friendships are based on common experiences, common interests, so have shared experiences. Emotional support. Be a source of encouragement, empathy, and understanding for your loved ones. Quality time. Prioritize spending quality, undivided attention with the people who matters the most. Conclusion. Before conclusion, I would also like to mention, always remember that a friendship or a connection is a two-way thing, not a one-way thing. After applying all the steps given here and being an active person in their life, if you don't feel the same from them, it is okay to cut them off. If you don't feel the same effort, same kind of vibe, then it's okay to cut them off. Always make sure that you know where the priority is, how it lies, and make sure that if you are giving them priority, they give you the same priority so that it is an equal balance. Again, if you feel that way, you can have a conversation. If the person genuinely cares, he or she would really reply you back with the answer that you are seeking for. If not, it's okay to cut them off. Of course, it's going to hurt in the beginning, but it's better than a long term hurt where you're taken for granted. So let's have a conclusion. Happiness begets happiness. Self care. Cultivate your own happiness and well being through mindfulness, gratitude, and purpose. Empathy. Develop a deeper understanding and appreciation for the experience of others. Positive connections. Build meaningful relations by focusing on shared experiences and emotions. I hope this video was informative. Do comment down below, what do you think is happiness, how you keep yourself happy, your personal experiences, so that we can have a positive comment section. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful night whenever you're watching. Thank you. Have a nice day.